My name's Daniel Swope, and I'm from Laverne, Tennessee. I first experienced drugs and alcohol. Alcohol was 9, and then I smoked weed for the first time when I was like 12. What I consider my DOC to be is I like speed, methamphetamines, and opiates, heroin, and then later on Suboxone because heroin was killing everybody. I think I used because I wanted to fit in. I was looking for acceptance, and that was what I look back on it now. But I learned some things that I had some deep rooted issues that from my childhood that I never took the time to learn or to deal with. Some abandonment issues with the relationship with my mom. She passed away. My father was he left before I was born. And I was adopted by my grandparents, which was a great, loving environment. They raised me proper, but I did not belong in that particular family unit. So like I said, just wanting to fit in, just looking for acceptance somewhere to feel like I belonged. The consequences of my using were I went to jail a handful of times, probably more than I can count, and the criminal charges on my record to prove it. My family was alienated from my family. I couldn't see or spend any time with them, and I was letting them down. Like a lot of turmoil, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. Not being able to have contact with my daughter for 14 months in the midst of all this, and just like being alone. Just being all by myself because that's what I chose to do. What was life like then? It was dark. Like I said previously, it was lonely. It was depressing. It was unmanageable. I couldn't hold a job. I couldn't do anything, without being able to be high or carry on any kind of a social life. It was just a really, really dark, tumultuous time. My turning point was I went to treatment last spring, excuse me, and I had every intention to get involved in the recovery process and stay clean. I had 2 relapses since I've been out of there, but the actual turning point that really set the precedent for the program that I work now was I was sitting in a hotel room, and I was using, and I was high, and I was just ignoring the responsibilities of the world. And I was supposed to go eat lunch with my daughter, and I was so high that I couldn't. So I called the school and told them to relay the message to her, and then told them to tell her I would pick her up from school. Well, that time comes around, and I'm not able to do that, and so I just felt like really, really horrible about it because I had worked so hard not to be the person that I was being in that moment, and it's my daughter, and that was my turning point. Everybody's rock bottom is different, and I have several in my story, but that was the rock bottom that made me want to, give recovery the shot that it deserved and change my life. When did I start my recovery? Man, well, I've been dabbling with it for 9 years. I started it in 2011, but my actual recovery hasn't kicked in until last October 6th of 2019 is my current clean date, and that is the clean date that I'm sticking with because as I've learned in this time, I didn't have any recovery before. I just had clean time, or abstinence from using narcotics. I wasn't practicing the program, I wasn't working the program. So my recovery started on October 6th of 2019. What is my life like today in recovery? Man, it couldn't be better. I'm able to be able to be accountable, dependable. I'm happy. For once in my life, my insides match my outsides, and I know that it's a process and I'm working on it every day, and I mean working on it every day. But by doing that process, I'm afforded opportunities that I never would have thought that I would be able to have an active addiction. I have my relationship with my dad is really great. Me and my brother are friends. You know what I mean? I'm a father to my daughter. You know what I mean? So like, my life is, man. It makes me wonder why I didn't get on this train a little bit earlier. You know? So I mean, it's great, and I'm happy for the first time in like 36 years. I'm happy. How do I share the message of recovery with others? Well, I just try to practice spiritual principles, you know what I mean? Because I know it's about attraction, not promotion, you know. But if I get the opportunity to speak specific to another recovering addict, man, I really take that opportunity. I am blessed to be able to work in the field of recovery too, and you know that's a sense of fulfillment all in song, you know. But like just communicating, you know, like picking up the phone for somebody who's calling, or you know, or calling somebody, you know, and just talking to them, and just like basically just really living spiritual principles to the best of my ability every single day. My clean date is October the 6th of 2019.